Today I want to show you how I made some Disney Christmas ornaments using some phrases. I wanted phrases that kind of could say Christmas but also Disney. So things like make your own magic or dream big or believe. So I found some different phrases and I'm going to insert these images and then show you what I did with each one of them. I'm sorry that Design Space is being a little slow today. So for this one, I just wanted the word dream. There were some phrases that said dreams with an S on it. I didn't want to have to slice off the S, so I just took the word dream from here. I'm going to use contour to open up a new window. If you've never used contour, it's really fun. It allows you to turn on and off different portions. So you can see when I hover here that gets darker and now it got lighter and see the light fades away. So then that's how I know it's turned off. So I'm going to turn off these big parts. And then I have to go back and turn off the little centers of all of these. So by turning them off, I'm hiding them. And the Cricut will only cut what it can see. So if I hide it from Cricut, then it won't cut it. Now some people would say, Sean, why don't you just slice all this off? Well, if I decide later that I want to do the whole phrase, then I'd have to go find the phrase again, reinsert it. Where this way, since I just hid it, it's all there. I'm just saying, don't ignore this part for right now. So this is just my personal preference. Okay, so now it just says dream. And now I have one that says believe. Some of these came in really tiny, so let's make them bigger. This one says dream big. It actually has two layers. If I turn on the second layer, you can see the outline. I'm not going to use that outline, so I'm just going to delete it now. And I want the words dream big to be the same as the other words, which are all black. So I'm just going to drag that up here. Let's drag this yellow one up to the black. So now everything's on the black layer. Okay, so now, oh, that's the other one that's over here. Let's see what that one was. Make your own magic. Okay, so that also had a little shadow that I'm just going to delete because we don't need that either. So these could all kind of be Christmassy phrases, but they could also be Disney. And now to make them a little bit more extra Disney, I am going to go and find an image of a Mickey Mouse. Let's go back to all my images and go Mickey. And I want a Mickey Mouse, well, kind of like that. This one. I think that's the one I want. Let's put that one in there too. Let's see which one we like better. This is kind of a weird thing. There's actually a couple different Mickey Mouse icons, and when you look at them, this one I feel like it has more rounder ears, where this one they kind of go more ovally. They're both Mickey. It's about what do you like. So what I like is this. So I don't want to use the big black piece. I just want to use this little red piece. So I'm going to get rid of the black piece. And I'm going to turn on these extra pieces too, just so we can see. Okay, so the white was kind of a shadow of the black piece. So I'm going to get rid of that too. And now I want to just have like this little outline rim that I'm going to kind of put over here. So if I take those two pieces that are left and slice them, slice allows you to cut one thing from the other. So I just cut the red from the white to leave us this little outline. Okay, so now we can get rid of all this. Now I want to get rid of that little bottom line so that I can kind of put this so it looks like Mickey Mouse's ears are sitting right up here. I'm going to insert a shape. Just using a square because it's simple and easy, and we really just need a straight line. So I just want to cut off that bottom part. So if I cover up what I want to cut off with the square, I can then slice. And it leaves me this little top. Okay, so we get rid of this. And let's go to our color sync and make the white black. Okay, so now I'm going to want to use this a couple different times. So I'm going to right click and go duplicate. The other way you can duplicate is when you have an image selected, just click on duplicate up here. The reason I'm duplicating is I want one to use here and one to use here. So on this one, I want to make it so it kind of looks like Mickey's ears are touching both the M and the E. So it's almost like the word is wearing mouse ears. So you can see I just kept resizing and rotating things until I got the look I was looking for. If I do that, because it was kind of looking big. If I do it right here. Oh, that's cute. Okay, scooch it this way just a little bit. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so now it kind of looks like half of the word is wearing the ears. So now I can select both the word dream and the mouse ears and go weld, because weld will join it right where it was touching, overlapping. So now it's all one piece. And now I can resize that down to whatever size I need. I'm going to do the same thing with some of these other ones. Let's go believe. That's cute, right? Okay, so I'm going to do that and go weld. Remember, weld will join everything, so that's one thing. And if we do the dream big, so that it's gotta make that bigger. I'm trying to remember how I did this for the actual project. Oh, I think I tilted this a little bit, actually. Let's tilt it a little. Yeah. I don't know why, but the tilt just gives it more interest. This is a personal preference. If you want yours straight, you can do that. I like it tilted. It's kind of cute. Just the thing is, you're trying to resize and get it so that the Mickey Mouse touches the word dream. Okay, so now I can weld. With this one, make your own magic. I didn't really see a good place to put the mouse ears in, so I just let me just turn this one back on. There we go. This is the way I did it for my design, is that I just added some Mickey Mouses in there. Okay, so now for each one of these, I am going to cut them out of black iron-on vinyl. And I want them to fit inside a 3-inch diameter embroidery hoop. So to make sure they all fit, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to insert a shape and make this 3 inches exactly. This is going to represent my embroidery hoop. I'm just going to make it yellow for now because it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to cut this. I'm just using it for visually sizing things. So because that hid behind, I want to go arrange and bring it to the front. And now I can kind of size this to say, well, how big would I want that inside my circle? And I can even go like this and align it to the center. And actually, I think I want it down a little bit more. So that's a good size. So that one's good. Now, let's go arrange and bring this to the front. So all of these are going to be different depending on the size hula hoop, embroidery hoop you use, and the images you decide to put together. So this is just me showing you how I like to kind of make my own template, if you would, to resize things and get my dimensions right before I cut stuff. Because there's nothing worse than cutting something and going, oh, it's too big, oh, it's too small. It doesn't work. So now I can know that all of these are going to fit perfectly inside my embroidery hoop. I like it. Okay, so now I'm going to delete this because we don't want to cut that circle. That was just there for template reasons. Now when I go make it, the Cricut's going to put everything on one cutting mat because it's all black. I am just going to space these out so I have just a little bit of space between them so that I'm not cutting right next to each other. Oh, I almost forgot. I got a mirror. So mirror everything. So now this spacing it will give you enough room that you can cut all of this and then kind of separate each one of these. I hope you learned something new, like how to use slice and weld in this video. If you'd like to give it a thumbs up, I will put a link in the description to take you to the tutorial to see how this all comes together for the Mickey Mouse Christmas ornaments. Thanks.